So welcome back everyone to Super Mario Sunshine. My name is Dario. The last part, we were in pursuit of Shadow Mario, and we jumped in through this weird painting thing and ended up here. So this is Bianco Hills. This is essentially the village-like area of the island. And something I didn't notice before is that actually, if you look at the sign, it hints at you what the next couple levels are. Spoiler alert, I guess. I'd never looked at it actually. First time playing this game, because when you do it, you're kind of you're like, oh, we gotta chase them down. So you're kind of in that mindset. I already kind of ruined it because I kind of stopped to start talking, but whatever. So everyone keeps yelling at us already. We just got here because of Shadow Mario. So yeah, this game definitely is quite a 180 from yeah, sorry. I'm conflicting on what I want to say here. This guy gives you a special item if you come back to him with a certain amount of shines. But yeah, this game definitely is a kind of a 180 from Mario 64, because you know, in that game it's just you and some toads, and this one you're running in villages and talking to a bunch of people and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyways, that guy was saying essentially jump on these ropes and you can fling up. They're quite handy. It takes some timing to get used to, but nothing too bad. I mean, you know, essentially almost all Mario games are about timing. When you find these M splotches, spraying them away will reveal a blue coin, and I'll get on to what blue coins do later. But you'll notice that there's quite a few areas with you know, whether it's an X or an M or a circle or something like that. So we'll get to all that later. I just wanted to point that out and have people keep it in mind. So once again, for the third time in a row, I don't remember anyone complaining about this in a Nintendo game, but you know, Skyward Sword, it's okay to complain about it reusing a boss, but not when Mario Sunshine does it 3 times. But personally, it doesn't bother me. It's just something I notice. It's a bit hypocritical of fans, but I mean, calling video gamers hypocritical? Okay. That's rich. So, quite easy for a first level. Admittedly, once again, first time playing it, it's going to be challenging. So, I'm just cutting the game some slack there and just admitting it. Or not that it would be hard, but it's, you know, it's just, you're getting your feet wet, no pun intended, with this. You know, this first level serves as more of a, you know, run off and do whatever, you know, explore the lay of the land to get an idea of how things are. Before we collect that shine, though, we'll do this. So that gives you a hint about where the other shine was, or the other blue coin was. If you remember, there was one right here, so... yeah, I'm trying to remember. If I recall right, there was about 240 blue coins in this game, and it gets quite crazy. So, yeah, that's my go-to word of the day. It gets crazy, alright. Crap, I forgot what those are called. I'll come back to them in a second. Let me grab this blue coin. But, I'm not gonna make it, am I? Dang it. Alright, so let's try to do some wall jump trickery. There we go. Yeah, the platform in this game is quite fun once you get it down. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't spray paint him. Such an idiot. Let's take care of that. Alright. And once again, if you look at my water meter, you'll see how it's about halfway. This isn't an RPG or anything, so don't expect there to be any way where you can refill, you know, get a bigger water capacity. You always have the same for the entire game, so... but you never really need to expand it. You usually have more than enough as long as you're careful. So that should have given an extra life. There it is. It's weird how it kind of chases you. But, yeah, believe it or not, there's extra lives in these games. And they actually do come in handy for what the heck? I don't even remember seeing that. I forgot the names of these things. I'll look them up and mention them some other time. Can I kill this thing? It's weird. I don't even remember that thing. Let's do this. Get another blue coin. I think I might just start hitting continue. Just, you know, maybe every 10 I'll save or something. Just, because otherwise it's like 2 seconds I gotta spend, and, you know, those add up. You know, it's like pennies. They add up after a while. So with enough dilly-dallying, I think that should be it. We're going to be coming back to this level right after anyway. So let's take care of this shine. And we'll get it the cool way. God, that thing never gets old. It's so cool. Alright, so yeah, I'll start to continue just like I said, the saving, essentially. So after doing that, we're back over to Princess and Toad's. Welcome back. Welcome black. Vacation's been a whirlwind. The boat to the hotel is a victim of bad turn of fate. So I can continue talking to them, but essentially now's when like the game begins, so to speak. You know, you have free reign to kind of do anything. Really not much else to do now besides jump right back into the level. And once again, if you're familiar with Mario titles, jumping back in, you can pick which episode you want to do, which star you want to go for, shine in this case. And in certain cases, you can get certain shines before they, you know, they're available to you, but it's not as often as in Mario 64. So for this second episode, we're going to be going after Petey Piranha, and you may have been noticing I've been sliding on water and going super fast. That's I forgot what it's called. It's like a power slide or a water slide or something. It's really handy to move really fast. It's really handy. Let me say that again. It's really handy to get places quickly, because, you know, there isn't really another way to do so. So as you, it's definitely a handy thing to learn how to do, because you will use it quite often, as you'll see me do throughout this playthrough. It's just overall quicker and better, but in certain cases, you know, you still have to run. So, you know, by no means is this a speed run, but at the same time, I don't want to, you know, I've already wasted a lot of your guys' time, so I'll try to be as efficient as I can. Oh, man, that's kind of grim. You just fill them up with water until they explode, huh? Oh, and here's a good time to show this off. When you see a water spouts like this, any kind of water spout like this, if you go to the end of it, you will refill your water without having to use the pool of water. Very convenient, and something you should learn how to do. Jumping around those plants quite easily, nothing too troubling. I don't know what this guy's doing up here. I guess he's kind of stuck. And before we jump up there, let's hurry up and grab this coin. Cool. Okay. So we'll enjoy the nice scenic view on our ride up the windmill. Man, this game just oozes summer. That's why I'm playing it now, and I think it's quite convenient. Actually, I don't want to say I forgot, but I didn't remember at first that you know, Flood, the water pump, is made from EGAD. So in a sense, it is kind of a sequel to Luigi's Mansion, which was appropriate because I did that during Halloween, and this one I'm doing during summer. So I kind of like it. So as soon as you jump towards him, cutscene happens. Can't get that shine without fighting him. So these both have their little cartoon moment. Mario giving almost a Goofy scream right there. Or Goofy yell, I think. So, this is Petey Piranha. A boss, I guess you could say, mini-boss. Much more challenging than the ones we faced so far. So the way to do this one... let's see. I'll let him do this first. So, when he opens his mouth, he's gonna spew out and puke all this nastiness. But, if you aim quickly and fire, you can fill him up with water, gets this giant belly button, and the game not so subtly hints to you what you're supposed to do. The timing on it can be quite difficult, but you know, you play this game enough times, you just feel it, if that makes sense. So, fill him with water again. Use the upper novel just to be safe. And you gotta be kind of quick. You don't have too much time to mess around with it. So, just wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, there it is. Damn it. Ah! Dang it. Like, I got out of the camera as soon as he opened his mouth, and then I freaked out. Oh, no. No, you don't. No, you don't. Wow, that was like last second. Man, it looks really pretty up there. Look at that. That looks nice. Alright. So let's... Man, I feel sorry for him. Anything materializes in the mud and just dies, man, just... Feel so bad for him. Feel really bad for him. So we'll try to do this another cool way. Try to land in it. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I only have so many cool ways to get a shrine. I keep wanting to say shrine. And no, it's not because of the Breath of the Wild. It's just... I don't know. So if you notice, so whenever you come back to a plaza or even enter a level, you know, they do the cinematic approach, and like they did in, like they did in Zelda, actually, where they kind of give you a clue on what's the current happening in that area, you know, places of interest, essentially. So, whether it's a level, whether it's the hub level, it will tell you where they get the shine, or when some weird stuff's happening. So, this time it's black. I think different colors of ink determine stuff, but I think at most it just might make it more, you know, one more hit or so. But like before, we're just gonna aim, fire, pretty simple. Nothing much to say anymore. Yeah, see, so it's gonna go down and then pop back up because it's slightly more stronger. Oops. You know, and I say slightly in like the loosest sense. The loosey-goosey sense. And see, it's done for. So with that, we unlock a new area, which I'll show afterwards. Spray water on it. Jump into it. God, that's so cool. That I'll tell that little thing later. So, if you remember in the, well, not last part. If you remember earlier, the sign told us that Ricco Harbor was, you know, to the left of Bianco Hills. And I don't know if you could see it from here, but this game's actually pretty interesting in the sense where you can actually see other levels of the game in other levels. It's really cool, really unique. Like, see, you can see a level right there that we haven't got to yet. Another one. Like, I'll point them out as much as I can, but it's really cool. And actually, if you were to get really high, I'm pretty sure you can see Bianco Hills up there. But anyways, I'm not gonna... Let's get moving. This is Ricco Harbor. If you've played Smash Brothers, you probably identified this, identified this track pretty easily. It was used on the... Well, I think in Brawl and in the Wii U version. You know, it's a track in those games. It's a track in one of the battle stages, and, you know, Delfino Isle and all that stuff is a level and stuff. Anyways, geez, and stuff. Alright, so... you know, I was gonna say, if you know, don't feel bad if you can't like do a lot of these flips and stuff. I've honestly spent so much time playing this game. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't played this game in probably 4 years, 5 years, and it's just like, I just immediately just picked up and did it. It's weird. It's like imbued in my system. I can't describe it. I won't spend too much time going around Ricco Harbor because there's gonna be plenty of levels to do that. So we'll instead move forward and move on with the level. If you hit the start menu, this is the first time I'm showing this. First thing off, you can save. We'll try that, which I actually forgot you could do because you save so often. And this would give you an option to exit the game, maybe hand it to your brother so they can play their file. So yeah, we'll continue playing. And oh, the original reason I was going to point it out, it'll tell you, the level and what the episode is. So you'll get an idea of, like say you forget, it's like, oh yeah, I remember. So the level title is Blooper Breaks Out. And as you can see, there's Blooper. Wow, I cannot talk today. So once again, a pretty interesting boss. Wow, that didn't work out well. Let's try that again. So what he's gonna do, if you kind of like, oh wait, there you go, you do that. I forgot, you're supposed to spray water. So if you spray his face with water, it'll make him freak out, lash out at you. So then what you do after that, with the B button, they don't tell you this, but or I think Flood might tell you. With the B button, you're able to grab things, and in this case, you stomp it, grab it with B, and then just literally rip it off. This game is actually really violent now that I think about it. But, I mean, it was a different time back then. So, fun fact, you actually don't have to rip off the arms. It just makes it a whole lot easier to deal with them. So, and from there on, you just run up, grab his cork nose, and then just snap it onto his face. It's like it's a Three Stooges cartoon. Oh, wow. I forgot he did that. So, we'll just do the quick strat like I told you. Wow. So if you do this, I think if you're quick enough, yeah, see? You're able to do it without even ripping them off, saving quite a bit of time. It's what speedrunners use, I believe. So he's down for the count, giving us a nice, shiny shine. Ah, I missed. Here, let's get it all dirty and grab it. I don't know, Mario looks so cool when he's just like covered in mud. It's just like, it's just like, yeah, he's doing work. See, look at that. Like, you just look like you earn it when you get it covered in mud, so. But anyways, on that note, actually, I guess I'll finish off by, don't want this to go on too long, but we'll go on in this little hut. And it's kind of weird, because it's just kind of like, some levels do this, like, here, watch. I'm going to run straight in, and you'll see what happens. Like, he stops, like, it's really weird. There's a lot of areas in the game like that, where you just pass through, like, a portal. But, so if you go here, Tom Nook? Oh, might be his cousin, Jerry. Welcome, welcome. I suppose you're here for that. Yes, very good. That means I will require 10 blue coins from you. What's this? Not even 10 coins? You get nothing. I can't drop my prices that low. So, he doesn't say it. I guess it's supposed to be a surprise. But you see that shrine back there? Your blue coins, turn in 10 of them, you will get a shine. So, something cool to notice. And, but anyways, I've gone on for too long. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you next time. Take care.